Antonio, las vacas. Okay.
Today was a good day for the cows. They moved onto their first full pasture. They've been in what we call a sacrifice paddock, which means they've been in a paddock where there isn't enough grass, but they've been being fed hay. And we do this to give them good conditions during mud season. So this is their first move, and it's always challenging if the pasture next to where they are is not the one they're moving to, because they walk through the gate, they see grass, and all they want to do is eat it. And I totally get that. But this is not the best pasture we have. It's a north-facing slope. So we need to move them up and over the hill to where there's the pasture that we want them to go to. Overall, though, the move went quite well. You do hear quite a bit of calling from a couple of the calves. Remember, this is the first time they've moved. So they're disoriented, they're wondering where their mother is, and at this stage of the game, generally, the mother is more interested in eating.
There we go.
So the calves are calling, trying to locate mama. Our goal at this point is just get everybody up to the pasture, and then they can sort themselves out once they get up there. Cows and calves are a little bit like people in that they have personality. We have 8 calves. Of the 8, 6 came up the hill. Some of the calves stuck right with their mothers. Some, like the ones you heard bawling there, were calling, trying to figure out where their mama was. 2 of them just lay down and stayed and did not come with the herd. But we'll go down and get them here once the rest are settled into the pasture. And finally, everybody's up in the new pasture, with the exception of the 2 we left behind. You see the mineral feeder there in the blue, and the hay feeder. We want to feed some hay just to make sure that the fresh grass doesn't bother their system. They can come back and eat some dry hay to stay balanced if they wish. Here's a mama and calf. She's a new mama and a fairly young calf, probably only a week old, but they are inseparable and a very sweet looking family unit. All right, here comes Antonio and Emilio with the final 2 calves. One, they had to tie his feet and put him in the back, and the other guy got a ride.
You had a ride!
This guy was a little slow getting going there when he was born, so he spent some time in the barn with his mom.
How are you, bud? Did you like your ride? Your mother's right there.
And for my bird of the day, we have a pair of spotted sandpipers that are getting ready to nest on the island out in the river. It's a long way out, and they are small, so I apologize for the poor video. But it looks like he's showing off for his mate. I know these guys come back every year because I can hear them peeping and see them flying across the water, but it's very rare that I actually get to see them like this on the beach.